I had surgery in July 2021 by idea being to treat my stress urinary incontinence after childbirth. However, the sling is completely malpositioned. The mesh is so close to my urethral opening that it also protrudes into my vagina, causing pain if anything is inserted in there, from tampons to a pessary which I have to use to stop incontinence to having sex with my husband. And I still continue to leak, so not only has this surgery caused me harm, it hasn't solved the problem that it was initially meant to solve. I can't exercise, which is a big part of my life. It keeps me sane. I have 2 young children, which is hard work. It was sort of my stress release. I can't be intimate with my partner. Sorry. Which makes me feel terrible. I'm 35. I should be able to have a relationship like that with my husband, but I can't. I have to constantly wear pads because I can't insert pessaries or anything like that to stop the urinary incontinence. I guess if you think of an open wound and something rubbing on an open wound, that's the pain I have inside my vagina. With sex, it's like an intense pulling sensation on my insides. In my initial appointments and with 2 separate doctors, I voiced my concern about having mesh put into my body because I'd heard about the complications that are possible with it, and both doctors assured me that the mesh in the sling operation, that there were no issues with this type of surgery, or if they were, they were so small that it wasn't a problem. They told me it was the gold standard of options and that the other options were more invasive and just not really what was done, so they sort of pushed me into a option that I was already hesitant to, and after going through what I've gone through and reading more, I feel like I've been completely let down because I didn't get told the full circumstances of the mesh complications, including sling surgery. Your urethra is generally about 4 centimetres long, and the mesh, a sling, is supposed to sort of loop around the middle of that 4 centimetre hose, I suppose. And the tape on mine has been put 3 to 4 millimetres from the urethral opening, when it should be 2 centimetres from the urethral opening. It's twisted and the arms are just completely in the wrong position, and that's also why there is tape that's protruding into my vagina because of the placement of it. I don't think surgical mesh should be used in pelvic operations anymore in women at all. I think there needs to be far more regulation with who are carrying out these surgeries, because it just seems like it's done willy-nilly without any real control. I realise that prolapse mesh surgeries have been banned in New Zealand, but as far as TVT slings go, which are really common, there seems to be no regulation with this.